It's not you, Teach.
No way! He's still alive!
The man that Gold D. Roger was waiting for. It's not you, Teach. Not a damn chance.
Huh?
Just as there are people out there who inherited Roger's will, soon enough, someone will carry on in Ace's name as well. You may try to destroy their spirit, but you will never extinguish their flame. So it has been, and so it shall continue to be from now till the very end of time. And one day in the future, when we're all dead and gone, someone will arise carrying generations upon generations of our history on his shoulders. And he'll throw down the gauntlet in front of the entire world. Sengoku, you and the government know what's coming. A war that will embroil the seas far and wide. That's why you're so afraid, though nothing you do will stop it. I've no interest in it myself. But someday that treasure will turn this world upside down. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure that someone will find it. Whether you like it or not, that day will come soon. The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
What, clown? Are you feeling angry, humiliated? Is that it? Fool! You don't know what humiliation is! Don't worry, I will teach you its better taste just as you have taught me. Me, a warrior elite. In my fingertips, I hold the power to destroy entire worlds. I am a Saiyan of royal blood, the last of my kind. And on my shoulders rests the glory of an extinct warrior race. Whole civilizations once trembled at the sound of my name. But you didn't, did you, Kakarot? At your hands, your common hands, my honor and my pride, the foundations upon which I have always stood, began to crumble at my feet. It was at your hands that I suffered my first great humiliation, toppled by a piece of low-level trash. Imagine my added shame when it was you, and not me, who avenged our people by defeating Frieza. You, who were the first to achieve the pinnacle of our race. The first in 1,000 years to take a place among the Super Saiyans of legend. A place that I had been raised to believe was my royal birthright. And imagine the disgrace I suffered when the strength I had worked my whole life to acquire was surpassed by a mere child. Your half-breed son succeeded where I, the Prince of all Saiyans, had failed. It is time to take back what is mine. I will not live my life as your second. That time is over. Every breath you take is an assault to my honor. But no more, Kakarot. By my hands, you will be cut down inch by inch. The way you have cut down my pride!
I'm sorry.
There's no point standing around. We'll only be showered by more boulders. Ready your horses on the double!
Be honest. Are all of us riding to our deaths?
Yes, we are.
And since we're dying anyway, you're saying that it's better if we at least die fighting?
I am.
But wait, if we'll die anyway, then who cares what we do? We could just disobey your orders, and it wouldn't mean a thing, would it?
Yes, you're precisely right. Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, None of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage!
Pirates are evil. The Navy is just. But that's only true because history tells us so. Children who've never known peace have different values than children who've never known war. The one who wins will rewrite the definition of right and wrong. They'll decide the future and how the past is written. Will justice prevail? Why, there's no other way!
Wow, you really aren't going to give an inch, are you?
It takes a thief to know one. So what do you think will happen to the world of pirates now?
Let me answer that question with one of my own. What do you think happens to monsters once they've lost their source of food and are off their leashes? Is there anyone who rules these seas who can rein them in? Who possesses the most power, the most influence in these waters? One of the 4 emperors, perhaps? Or the 7 warlords who struck a clever deal? Maybe the brats from the worst generation running wild? Not quite. After all, we can't ignore the Navy, swinging around their hammer of justice. Or the formidable fighters of the Revolutionary Army, who struggle fearlessly for the common man. All of those with the will of D, who walk in the shadows of history. When and where will they decide to show themselves? Who's gonna side with who? Who will betray who? I have a message for you to give the Celestial Dragons in Marie Joie. Tell them they will be dragged from their gilded halls. It's been 25 years since Gold Roger conquered the Grand Line, and no one's done since. His rival Whitebeard stood before the throne, but met his end having never sat upon it. So what happens now, you think? There are more pirates running wild out there than ever before, but there's just one empty seat. You get it now? All those pirates are about to have a struggle for supremacy. The greatest in history!